This segment of Good Company was paid for by the Kabb Law Firm.
Well, as our population grows older, we need to make some informed decisions about the many difficult issues that will affect us and our parents and our grandparents. The Kabb Law Firm specializes in elder care law, and we're joined this morning by Rachel Kabb-Effron, who is a board-certified elder law attorney. Good to see you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So that's like a specialty, isn't it?
It is. Becoming certified required a whole bunch of other tests and a certain amount of time and practice, and so yeah, I was able to get that, and it's recognized by the Ohio Supreme Court. So there's not that many though in the state of Ohio, only about 22. So it's really important, really, to identify a good certified lawyer.
What drew you to it, such a young woman?
You know, that's a great question. I love my grandma, and you know, I was raised by a bunch of strong older women, and I love them, and I wanted to make sure that they were taken care of.
If someone is in a situation where there's an elder parent or grandparent or aunt or someone who's been close to them who is getting over into those older years, what kind of planning do you need to do? What do you need to be thinking about?
You know, there are so many decisions when it comes to long-term care for an elderly parent. It may be, you know, which home care to use, what prescription drugs plan to choose. You know, there's so many different decisions. If you think about what decisions that person makes over the course of a year, the Kabb Law Firm really helps with all of those decisions. We have a social worker on staff that is just dedicated to putting an action plan in place and helping that family age well and at home, not at the nursing home. Everyone wants to avoid the nursing home. We want to avoid the nursing home for them.
Well, Rachel, what are the big mistakes that the elderly people make?
You know, I think the biggest thing is staying at home too long. And, you know, you have grandma who is, I'm going to stay here and they'll take me out, feed for, I said, you know, just go to the assisted living. There's lots of great choices. But if they stay home too long doing laundry in the basement, clearing the snow, they tend to fall and end up right where they don't want to be, which is the nursing home.
Yeah, my mom was like that. But they finally moved her into a place where my sisters were there, and they put up things from her house, and it looked like she was in her sitting room.
Right, and it's even better if she gets to make those decisions. So staying home too long ends up creating sort of a danger zone, so we want to make sure we avoid that with a good action plan.
Well, Rachel, you've put together a list of topics that people ought to consider. Let's take a look at that list.
Great.
Here we go.
You know, as Thanksgiving approaches, families are coming into town. It's important to talk to the elderly parent or the aging parent about where are the legal documents. Are they complete? Are they up to date? Where do you want to live, and make some choices? It shouldn't be about, you know, pass the potatoes and did you want to have life-sustaining treatment at the end of life. We want to make sure that, you know, but it is important to talk about it at a family function when everybody's around. So
is it challenging to talk to seniors about those kinds of issues? Well, are they willing to do it?
You know, of course, every family is different, and families can be, there can be challenges, but, you know, a lot of times bringing the attorney involved, getting the attorney involved in the talk can really help facilitate it.
And you should do a little planning, because some of these approaches can be rather costly.
Absolutely, and you know, there's a number of different public benefits programs that are available, and so you want to know that you have your ducks lined up in a row. Particularly veterans benefits, it takes maybe 6 to 9 months to get these veterans benefits. It's about $1,900 a month, up to $1,900 a month toward the cost of the care of that veteran's choice, and those things need to take time, and we need to have a plan in place.
And how can people learn more about what you've discussed with us here today?
Well, you can go to the Kabb Law Firm website, which is www.kabblaw.com, and check out our resources there.
And there's a phone number as well, 216-991-5222. Rachel Kabb-Effron is a certified elder care lawyer, and it's good to have you here.
Good to have. Thanks,
Fred.
Fred.
Thank you very much. Very, very interesting. Better think about these issues. I'm thinking about them. Let's go over to Michael.